All right, boys, welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone has had a brilliant Christmas, New Year. I've had two weeks off now and ready to go for 2022. A lot has kind of changed. New series starting, obviously moving over to Twitch, so we're going to cover this in hopefully in the next 5 minutes. Try not to bore you to death, but just to let you know what's happening, starting with this weekend. So Saturday, the 1st of January, in the morning, 9 a.m, we've got a special video. I have done 20 transfers for 20 Premier League clubs, one transfer per club. We're going to go through which position they need to strengthen and which player fits the profile that the team needs at this point in the Premier League season. And then we're going to put it, I've already done a little database, I've plugged it into FM22 and we'll see how those players get on. Just a little bit of fun, let you know how I'm thinking sort of like tactically and what teams need to get Champions League, to win the league, to get out the relegation scrap. Some were harder than others. Hopefully you'll go watch that on Saturday morning. Saturday night, we've got the end of series review with Palmer. 5-year plan has come to an end. Unfortunately, no live streams no more on YouTube with this. I've played this as a nice little game over the Christmas holidays without having to record. Really enjoyed it, and I got all the way through to the season. So I've done a little recap of the season, a little recap of the series, and also it gives you a little bit more info into the Twitch save as well. Sunday morning, we are back with Basque or Nothing. Need to get that going again. So we're halfway through season 2. We've got Hull City in the FA Cup leading our Vanarama National League North division at the moment, but as per usual, looks like our bottle is going halfway through the season. And then Sunday night, we have got this little beauty. That's right, the new Let's Play. Only one episode every single week though. Sunday, 7 p.m, Manchester United DNA. We are looking at, it's a Let's Play series. Ever since I built the Ralph Rangnick tactic and I played with Man United, I just wanted to play with Man United. So I thought, right, let's do a series. It's going to be about maybe 5, 6, 7, 8 seasons long. Few rules that I've put in place. I'm not going to sign any regens. I don't want the team to be full of regens. We're obviously going to look at recruiting young players anyway. Ralph Rangnick will be in as my director of football and Roy Keane will be in as my assistant manager. The rest of the coaching staff is blank. I'll be building a new coaching staff for the first team as well. So looking forward to doing that. The main principles around the DNA is we're going to create a club DNA with 5 key attributes: work rate, determination, stamina, off the ball, teamwork. Those are the 5. We're going to be looking at getting players that fit those 5 key attributes the most in terms of player recruitment and player development. Look, if there's a superstar out there who is lacking in one of those DNA, it doesn't mean we're not necessarily going to not sign them. We're not going to stick to like they must be 14 in all of these. We may say they need to be hitting a good sort of like 4 of these to work and to be over maybe a certain threshold, but we're not going to stick to it absolutely dead on because that's not how I want to play. I just wanted to give us a loose little sort of like direction that we can go in. I want to have some fun. We've got Cristiano Ronaldo. I want to play with him. I'm looking forward to getting Jadon Sancho going. And you guys, in episode 1, I've got to make a decision on Paul Pogba. I'm going to give you 3 options what to do with Paul Pogba. You need to put your answer down in the comments. You guys are going to decide his fate for me. All right, that is Sunday, that is Saturday, that is Sunday. 4 videos in 2 days to get us well into FM22 in terms of 2022. And then starting Friday, the 7th of January, I'm in the FM playoffs doing a draft against, I think there's Omega Luke, Stinger, Hood Gaming, Sweet Left Foot, Mozza, Diz, JDFM, Pumpster. I think there's a qualifier coming in. So some big content creators out there. I'm going to start on Twitch. No doubt won't have many people going. So if you want to watch me in live draft action, it's really good because the draft action this week is an 01-02 database. So that means Totti, Batistuta, Baggio. I'm thinking of a Serie A theme to my squad and just doing Serie A only players. I think that'll be it fits with me and fits with my channel. So it'll be a nice way to start my sort of like journey on Twitch. So that'll be Friday about 7, and then on Sunday afternoon at 1 p.m. we're going live with the competition itself. So fingers crossed I can do better than what I did 12 months ago when I couldn't even get out of the group. All right. So once that's out of the way, Twitch series will start on Saturday the 15th of January. We're starting with the Build a Nation save with Gothenburg in Sweden, fallen giant. Sven Goran Eriksson won the UEFA Cup with a lot of part-time players in the late 70s and early 80s, I think it was. Not doing very well over the last 3 or 4 years, not won a title for so many seasons and well off the pace in Sweden. So the idea is that we bring in, I've built a lovely 3-4-3, 2 attacking central midfielders, a bit of a total football. We're going to keep the ball, we're going to be patient with it, we're going to basically pass teams to death in Sweden, build up the club, hopefully build up the national team as well. We'll keep a track on how they're developing. I want us to obviously make an impact in Sweden and make an impact in Europe to try and get that coefficient up. That's the plan. Hopefully you'll join me for that on Twitch. Same times as what I stream on YouTube, 9:30 on Mondays and Saturdays. Hopefully you'll join me for that. And then what I am going to do is, now I'm not going to do a stream replay. I'm not going to upload a 2-hour video on my YouTube channel of me on Twitch. What I am going to do is a little recap. Where it'll just be me talking about the, like I say, update. It might be 5-6 minutes long. I'm going to start them for the first season. And I'll try and do one every single week because they won't take long to sort of like recap and talk about. If they're not viewed very well, then I will probably take it off the channel because it's obviously extra content I've got to do on top of everything else. But if people are enjoying them and they're getting decent numbers and, you know, you guys support it by dropping a like and commenting and showing me that you're enjoying watching the little recaps. I think the good idea is that if you miss a save, if you miss a weekend of sort of the Saturdays and the Mondays of the streams, there'll be then a video out on probably Saturday mornings for you to kind of catch up ahead of Saturday and Monday again. So I think it's a good way of trying to drag you guys from YouTube over to Twitch and go and support me on there. And then last 2 things, Iconic Tactics is returning. Arrigo Sacchi I've got coming up over the next couple of weeks. I've got Marcelo Bielsa and I want to do a Pep 4-4-2 strikerless formation. So there's 3 Iconic Tactics that'll be coming your way in January. Last little bit, the rebuilds. I was aiming to do an Everton rebuild. The idea was not to copy Omega Luke's version of it, but to create my own little one in terms of clearing the squad out, giving them a transfer budget and rebuilding a squad in a summer transfer window, and it didn't work. Basically because I only had one senior player, which was Dominic Calvert-Lewin in the squad. No players would come and sign for Everton because our reputation must have gone down because we didn't have Richarlison and all the other bigger players. They'd all been released. It meant that no one wanted to sign for them because their squad wasn't good enough. So it kind of, that idea cocked up basically. So what I am going to do is I'm going to bring back, if I was manager of it, a tactical series that I was doing where I was managing a team for a season, putting in the tactic, showing you how I think they should be set up. But what I'm going to do is now to add that little element of rebuilding in the first transfer window, instead of just ignoring it and having a closed transfer window, I'm actually going to play the transfer window and look at strengthening a few areas. So it'll be Everton first. Obviously, they need to strengthen, I think, in a wide midfield area, maybe in a more attacking central midfielder as well. So we'll look at how I can do that by selling players in the game. They only start with £2 million, so not the biggest. And then going forward over the next few months, there'll be that for a season. There'll be Everton, there'll then be a Valencia one, and there'll also be a Saint Etienne one because they are doing terribly in Liga this season. All right, boys, that is all that. Bloody hell, that's a lot of stuff. I better get my ass moving and get some videos recorded. Hopefully you'll join me for the playoffs. And I'm kind of nervous about moving on to Twitch. I've set myself loose targets. I always keep loose targets, numbers that I would like to hit in terms of viewers on YouTube. And if I was getting over 20, that was like my number. I wanted to get 20 viewers on YouTube. If I got over 30, I was really happy. And then if I got over 40, I was buzzing. Now, I'm not going to get those viewers on Twitch straight away. Not a chance, especially not in the first 6 months. So what I've done is cut it in half. If I can get over 10 viewers, that's like my minimum. I'll be happy with that. If I can get over 15, really happy. And if I get over 20, I'll be absolutely buzzing. So hopefully you boys will jump over. I've watched a lot of Twitch lurking in the background over Christmas as I've been playing my Parma save and watching people with over 100 people in and noticing their chat is nowhere near as active and as busy as mine. And I think that makes the Twitch, the live streaming, really enjoyable, is chatting to you lads about footy and beers and football shirts and Italian football in the 90s, all that kind of stuff. So I'm really hoping that you guys go over on there and follow the streams. As I said, the streams are going to be the same time. It's just on a different platform. Link in the description. Hopefully you'll join me for it. I'm really looking forward to. I want this to be like, remember the Fenerbahce one where we had a really good save, 8 years. I'm hoping to do the similar with this one, starting in January with Gothenburg. much tougher job. I'm really excited to get the tactic working though. I haven't built it yet. It's just in my head. It's in my head, which is always a little bit of a worry. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you smash the like on today's video. Shout out as well to all you patrons as well for your support in 2021 and going into 2022. Muchly appreciated here on YouTube, just to keep the lights on, to keep pushing. Knowing you guys really are wanting to pay money to support the channel does mean a lot. Links to all that as well down below. And yeah, take care. Busy weekend. The playoffs as well. That'll be fun. Let me know who you think I should be drafting. 2001, 2002 in Italy. Who should I be drafting in a 4-4-2? All right, guys. Take care. Thanks for watching. See you later.